Yo, shout out to It's King Rich and all the recent flood of subs that just came in for Grilling and Chilling with the boys. Can't wait to break this one down with you, Meat. I'm curious to see if you are going to always roll with your boy, the black belt hunter, Rodolfo Viera, when he takes on Cody Brundage, who at 7-2 is coming in as a pretty decent dog in this one, right? Plus 155. Rodolfo Viera is minus 180. And the last time we saw the black belt hunter, he got absolutely smoked by Chris Curtis. I mean, it was encouraging to see him go the full 15 minutes because it seems like the black belt hunter has some, or at least had some, gas tank anxieties. I mean, what he showed against Dustin Stoltzfus was a gassed fighter in those later stages, and similar to Fluffy Hernandez, who absolutely just took advantage and ended up taking his black belt as a result. He's suffered from some cardio issues that were seemingly rectified in that recent contest to Chris Curtis, and I'm curious if the gas tank is going to feature into this one at all when he takes on Cody Brundage, who himself is known for his gas tank, right? Very good high school and collegiate wrestler, a guy who can go for days, and a guy who is rolling on a 2-fight win streak. Most recently took out Trayshawn Gore and Dalton not champion before that. He does, however, have losses to Nick Maximov and William Knight, which aren't the two best losses. So do you think this is the right opponent for the black belt hunter to get back on track? I mean, this was a guy who a lot of people thought was maybe a dark horse in the 185 division. He's hit a recent skid, lost 2 of 3. Is Cody Brundage the right opponent at this time? And do you think black belt hunter gets it done?
Yeah, this is such a great matchup for Rodolfo. I think he should be able to smash Cody on the feet, on the ground. Cody did surprise, I feel like, everyone versus that Trayshawn Gore. He was a big dog, and he knocked him out. He didn't have to use his grappling. The one thing I worry about is that Viera gas tank. We've seen the 2-pump chump. You know, he got submitted by Hernandez, Mr. Fluffy, who's only a purple belt. But honestly, the way Hernandez has been acting, no shame in that sub, to be honest, because he's looking great. But he smashed Dustin Stoltzfus, and I feel like Dusty Dinkelman would be a great matchup for Cody Brundage, probably a 50-50. I'm going to take a slight edge on Rodolfo. I would say this is a 60-40% chance win. Wouldn't surprise me if Cody gets it done, but I think Rodolfo will have the skill set, the experience, and everything to get this done.
Yeah, I buy that for sure, and love the potential future matchmaking of a contest versus Dusty Dinks. I think that would be a beautiful matchup for sure, and 60-40 seems reasonable. The odds sort of suggest those numbers from your end, and over at Tapology, 73% is rolling with the black belt hunter, 27% is rolling with Brundage, about half is brown. They think the KO could happen. A little bit of copper for that fluffy sub, and the rest going with a gritty gas tank-led decision for Brundage. Most of Viera is copper for that sub. Do you think he gets the early submission finish in this one, or do you think it gets dragged out? How long or when do you expect Viera to get the sub if he gets one?
Yeah, if he does get the sub, I feel like it's going to be the first or second round. The longer it goes, the slipperier and sweatier they get, so it's going to be hard to get that sub later on. And Cody's got a good gas tank, like you mentioned, so the longer it goes, the worse it is, because I just got to pick Cody on the gas tank, having it a little bit better. I mean, he's 28, he's on the slow peak. Rodolfo is at his peak, so he should be there, but his gas tank really hasn't, wow, he looks insane. He's got infinite cardio. It's a little hit or miss. It's a little sus for me when I know Cody's gas tank is always going to be there. So the longer it goes, the more scared it gets for Viera, in my opinion.
Yeah, I buy that for sure, and I share the same analysis. I'm seeing it as a Rodolfo Viera submission win. He's got to get it done early, though, because to your point, I think the longer this fight goes, the more that plays into the hand of Cody Brundage. And I'm for sure not including this in any parlays or playing this with the utmost confidence, because Cody Brundage might come out and absolutely sleep the black belt hunter. I at this point of his career, don't have that championship ambition type faith in Rodolfo Viera until he can sort of string together a more well-rounded skill set and really show some sincere competency on the feet, and not just a one-sided and not just one skill set. I think he's going to ultimately lose in this one. So I'm rolling with Rodolfo Viera by submission. Any last thoughts on this one, mate?
No, this is a fun fight, great matchup. Throw in the comments, you taking the black belt hunter or you taking Mr. Brundy?